thirsty Instagram models, catching his mom with his coat, and a secret addiction that no one knows about. Here are 10 things Connor Bedard wanted to keep secret. Number 10. The injury that started it all. You won't believe it, but Connor Bedard's incredible shots, some of the best I've ever seen, can be traced back to a broken hand. Let me break it down for you. When Connor was a kid, hockey was his absolute passion. He'd spend all day shooting pucks in the driveway, and his shot was getting better by the day. However, one day his shot got a little too powerful, and he accidentally smashed a puck through the living room window. Understandably, his dad decided it was time for a change. They built Connor his own training spot in the backyard so he could shoot in peace without worrying about breaking anything. He embraced the opportunity, practicing like crazy. But then, disaster struck during a game against a local team. Connor took a hit, crashed into the boards, and ended up with a completely broken wrist in his dominant hand, near the growth plate. Our boy was told he won't be able to use his hand for over 3 months. Now most people would take a break, but not Connor. He continued practicing, learning to shoot with only his top hand for 4 hours every day. Once his cast came off, something magical happened. Bedard started launching rockets with incredible speed and precision.
Slides in again.
And that's how his unique, powerful shot was born. Number 9. Extreme dieting. This hockey prodigy is on a whole different level, and it's clear he takes his food game as seriously as his game on the ice. I mean, have you seen the guy train? His quads are absolutely huge. I'm talking Cristiano Ronaldo level huge. Now, the big question is, will he stick to his super strict diet in the NHL? His mommy revealed that, to this day, Connor Bedard has never had fast food. And here's a fun fact, he's not the only Canadian hockey star on the clean eating train. Nathan MacKinnon from the Colorado Avalanche is on a similar trajectory. Whatever these guys are eating, it's working. Just ask MacKinnon, who snagged that Stanley Cup in 2022. Number 8. The death of his mentor. Did you know that Connor Bedard owes a lot of who he is to his grandpa, his biggest idol? When Connor was little, spending time with his grandpa was his favorite thing. They'd play games like mini-sticks and cards for hours. His grandpa was the one person Connor would talk to after a tough game. He was Connor's mentor and a crucial figure in his life. Think of Grandpa Max from Ben 10. But then, during the 2020 to 2021 season, something heartbreaking happened. Connor was away from home, playing with the Regina Pats in a pandemic bubble, isolated from the outside world. That's when he got a call from his parents delivering the devastating news. His grandpa had been in a fatal car crash earlier that day. Bard's parents wanted him to leave, go back home and process everything. But by the end of the day, he decided to stay and play. In that game, he buried 2 goals, including an overtime winner, to honor his late grandfather.
22 seconds into the second period.
Number 7. Signed a freaking baby. You won't believe what Bedard pulled recently. You know how some fans go all out for their favorite player's autograph, right? Hats, clothes, some even get their bodies or faces signed. It's wild. But get this. Bard revealed in an interview with Bedard about this one time after a Regina Pats game. So, there's this superfan who, turns out, is also a dad. And what did he decide to get signed? His baby. Yeah, you heard it right. Bard signed a baby after the game.
I signed a baby, I think.
How freaking crazy is that? Dominating the competition on and off the ice, signing babies, and taking names. That's Connor for ya. Number 6. This guy does not like socks. Watch this video of Connor and tell me, do you notice something odd? I sure do. Where are his damn socks, bro? This isn't the only time he hasn't worn them. In fact, he once had to borrow socks from an 11-year-old kid before starting a game, because he forgot his at home. Number 5. Net worth. Let's talk cash flow now. Bedard's estimated net worth is around $1 million. Honestly, not too shabby for an 18-year-old. Boy's got the bags. During his time with the Regina Pats in the WHL, he earned less than $100,000 per year. However, things are looking up for him with his entry-level deal with the Blackhawks, which has an average annual value of $4.45 million. On top of his hockey earnings, Bedard has also secured several endorsement deals with major companies since being drafted, like Lululemon and Sherwood Hockey. So, between his NHL contract and endorsement deals, Bedard is on the path to making some big-ass bucks in the coming years. The Connor Bedard effect. The hype around this guy is no joke. Before he even hit the ice for a regular season game, this 18-year-old hockey sensation had the Chicago Blackhawks' season ticket sales soaring. They've sold over $5.2 million in tickets to be exact. You could tell fans are psyched about a potential return to glory for a team that had seen its share of tough times. On October the 11th, Bedard scored his first career goal, and the graphic that followed was straight fire. The kid's making waves, and everyone's taking notice. But handling all that attention like a pro, Taylor Hall noted that Bedard doesn't seem fazed by the hype. And get this, the NHL dropped the bomb that Bedard had the league's best-selling jersey since the day he was drafted back in June. The Bedard effect is real, and Chicago is loving every moment of it. Number 4. Instagram model and social media influencer Brecky Hill decided to shoot her shot with Chicago Blackhawks rookie Connor Bedard. How? Oh, just by posting a pic of herself rocking a Blackhawks jersey and a red thong. The caption was a casual, "Hey Connor Bedard." Now the thing is, Brecky Hill isn't your average social media user. She's got a whopping 1.8 million followers on Instagram and nearly 47 million likes on her TikTok account. That's some serious influence right there. The girl knows how to get attention. But wait, there's more. She kicked it up a notch with a TikTok video where she actually pretends that Bedard is her boyfriend. Everyone's got their eyes on this unexpected connection. Let's see if Connor gives in to her thirst traps. Number 3. Caught his mom with his coach. When Connor Bedard got drafted first overall, the Blackhawks were in a bit of a pickle. They needed him to pair up with a veteran to show him the NHL ropes, and they went for Corey Perry, throwing a sweet $4 million one-year deal his way. At first, everything seemed cool. Perry and Bedard were hitting the ice together, and Perry was playing the part of a kind of father figure for the young phenom. But oh no, apparently Perry wanted more than just the dad role. Then, out of the blue, the Blackhawks dropped the bomb that they were booting Perry out. Now the Blackhawks had this thing called the Mom's Trip, where players could bring their moms along. Bedard, being the good son, brought his mom, but after a game at the team hotel, whispers started circulating. Allegedly, Corey Perry was caught having a bit too much fun with Bedard's mom. Perry tried to do damage control, releasing a statement claiming it had nothing to do with any of the players' families. However, now that the dust has settled, it's being said that the termination of Perry's contract indeed did not have anything to do with Connor Bedard's mom. It was all rumors. Number 2. Never been to a concert. Unless this boy's an Andrew Tate fan, I don't see why he'd never go to a concert. But you know what? Let's cut the kid some slack. He's been a bit busy trying to make it big in the NHL. In a rapid-fire Q&A series with the NHL, he shared that he's indeed never experienced the magic of a live concert. Someone, please hook this kid up with some tickets. Maybe an Instagram model can take him out. Number 1. A secret addiction. At the age of 15, when Grandpa Max passed away, Connor found something new within himself. It was the beginning of a new addiction that would consume him. Turns out all this time, Bart has been addicted to stuffing the backs of nets with pucks. Yup, the guy can't get enough of scoring goals. No wonder he spends hours shooting pucks even after practices. If you want more juicy stories like Bard's, click here for some real hockey entertainment. But before you go, be a legend and hit that subscribe button to keep the content flowing. See you later, my friend!